Why do we have a kitchen scale on the Landy? Well, I'm glad you asked me that, because here is the new RT8 from Oukitel. Oukitel? I don't know. You tell me how to pronounce it. Android Auto? Yeah. Basically this is an Android device and it is in an automobile. Android 13. So as you're watching this dude throw his phone off the roof of his Landy, I think what you really want to see here is in the water. So there you go. Should I add a bit more water in there just to make it more realistic? So is it waterproof? Yeah. It's dustproof, it's shockproof, all of that. It's IP68, IP69K and MILSTD 810H. Something to that effect. So if you want to watch it underwater, you can do that. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not aware of most Defenders having a touch screen in them. I know there are options for the Pumas, but this is the old-fashioned one. And now we've got navigation. We can go to the settings of the tablet. It gives you the specs if you're interested in that. I don't know what tool bag is. Okay, you got a whole lot of these little things as well, which you get on some rugged phones as well. You've got night vision capability, which is quite cool. It works really well. It gives you crisp images at night, black and white. It's pretty well. It works pretty well. It's got all your stuff up here, your timer, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You got your video. You got your beauty mode. What does beauty mode do for you? Look at that. That's beauty, huh? And you can drop it and it's not a problem. You can use your SIM cards as well, so you got Google Maps Live as well. I hope you guys are not too jealous, your Tesla drivers out there. But what you really want to know is, how heavy is it? It comes with a really chunky stand, if you can see that. Pretty good carry handle, put it at any angle, very cool. The nice thing about this is it's rugged, so that means it can take a knock. You can drop it, you can put it in the water, throw it in the dirt, no big deal. Also rated down to very low temperatures, like -40 for you guys in Norway, or +70 for you guys in the Sahara. And ask me, we've just come back from Botswana. It was a heat wave, we were hitting 50 plus. This thing will operate no problem. However, I'm not going to tell you this is the most rugged thing out there. I can go and smash it, throw it around like I did with the old phone. If you look in the little video up here. What I can tell you is it's very, very good value for money. I'm going to tell you this is about $300, which is about a quarter of the price of an iPad. How do I know this? Just so I happen to have an iPad Air right here with me. Nice little bit of kit. Very light, and that's what you want to know with the kitchen scale. How much does an iPad Air weigh? About a half a kilo, 500 grams. Doesn't weigh anything at all. This bad boy is a little bit more chunky. 1.2 kilos, it's about double the weight. Do you think it's quite a lot? Hey, that's heavy. Hang on a sec. The iPad Air comes with its own built-in little keyboard. Does very elegantly. There you go. How much does this weigh? Certainly we're looking at the same amount of weight for this and for that. I'm going to guess the iPad 2 is not rugged. You can drop it, sure, it might still work. You might get a cracked screen. It's got a little protective cover on here as well, which has been applied from the factory. But you can see a few bubbles here and there, which is quite cool. It gives that a little bit of character, a bit of charm. Shows it's done by humans. What it does do is it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I like that, like most of these very bright screens. Who's it for? Well, ruggedized stuff. Military, off-roading, outdoors, mechanics, people who are working a lot out in the countryside, all of that stuff. People who need something that's rugged enough but also very fast. It's got its own SIM card, which is cool, which is quite nice. You don't have to hook it up to your phone, all of that. That makes it more stable. Kick-ass processor, very fast, very good screen. The connectivity is out there. You've got all the GPS stuff, which is very cool. 256 gig memory, which is more than you need. I mean, that's more than my laptop. Very big battery, 20,000 milliamp hours, which is probably the biggest thing I've ever owned. I mean, a normal phone has like 2,000, which is crazy, and it lasts a long time. I just ran it looping my playlists, watching my own videos for about 2 days straight. And to charge it, it's 33 watts charging, which is pretty fast, but it's a very big battery, so you're going to need about 4 or 5 hours to recharge your battery. But then you don't need to do that for the next week. It'll just last all the time, which is really good as well, and especially when you're out on the road and you're traveling and you don't have access to a plug point all the time. Not that much bloatware. This was all the stuff that was on here. I loaded Brave, WhatsApp, Facebook, Gmail, obviously. We've got Sigic here, maps.me, and a couple of Formula 1 apps. The rest was on here, which is basically not that much, which is quite cool. It doesn't suck up all your processing power or your memory. So guys, I hope this was a little bit informative and maybe a little bit entertaining as well. I don't know. If you're out there searching for a rugged tablet, you've done your homework. Here are all the specs. I'm sure it means something to somebody. Yeah, everything you need on here. It works really well. Good cameras too if you need that. And it has the functionality of being a little bit bigger, so you can actually zoom into stuff. You can check out your spreadsheets. You can have a whole technical diagram and you can have a look at that instead of on your phone, which is only about this big. There's your little review of the RT8. I think it's just a fantastic deal. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one and keep rolling.